Hello there. This is actually a poem I wrote called The Broken One. I wish it stayed at consistency. That's what I wish. Let me get it to change consistency. I don't really try to do that at all. I wish I had changed the light settings and whatnot. Change the light settings. It's not okay. Go ahead. Okay. Okay, this is called The Broken One, and it is, there's no date, of course. Alright. Signing off once again at the breaking of the day. It's incredibly strange how it always makes me think that I've lost my way. Despondency offers me that infamous grin, hoping I can come out and play. Forget all that, he says to me with that failed attempt at trickery. None of that is truly important, he continues with more attempt at honesty. But not this time, I reply. I'm busy working and getting things right, and no, you can't come by. This battle with self seems somewhat like war, too messy to engage in, but somehow we can view it from afar. Now I'm searching myself for motive reasons, and where do I start? It's tragic how one can be destroyed by a broken heart. It's not as easy as I've made it out to be. I believe that we've always had been searching for a successful remedy. Ever since I could remember, I've been looking for the cure, anything capable of transforming this moral corruption into something that is pure. Disappointed with futile attempts at filling the void, all the drugs, false friends, misplaced love, honestly, just left me exceedingly paranoid, lost in a sea of memories. Currently, at the mercy of each one of you individually. At what point in our existence did we begin to fear vulnerability? Vulnerability. Are we fearing the truth that it quite possibly could set you free? It binds me to imagine we've grown accustomed to our slavery. Did I give you this power, invested my very soul into someone capable of destroying it in under an hour? The damage is done. I'm down on my knees, praying for the insight to not wear my heart on my sleeve. I recall the look in your eyes when we said goodbye, and the way you told me that you were hoping I'd cry, and then of course the unanswered why. Why, pounding in your head, observation forgotten, observing the better left unsaid, and reassuring the observance there is no such thing as better left unsaid, better left unread, but by merely speaking of whatever it is, shying away from a collective understanding, reached from a possible place of love through collective recognition, the thing better left unsaid either gains destructive momentum or an inspired conclusion, a humble restitution free from conclusions or interfering selfish illusions. Simply put, the power of vocalizing can manifest the one thing that's habitually overlooked, the truth. So I dare to confront the past, flat and dimensional, former acceptance of lazy politics and constitutional, a childish yet yet justified belief in the foundation of all things emotional, a remedy to my recklessness, a solution to my conundrum, a temporary answer to an unanswered problem. Still try to define the daily adolescent reasonings behind such conflicting times because of pain persisting without source, the need to recognize the origin, a new obsession, of course, days continued, nights continued, birthdays boldly announcing the birth of good news in the unexpected form of a gift. Be reborn. I receive this gift. On the eve of my 22nd, in the pouring down rain against the passing of an adolescent, you turn to me in exuberance, your excitement overshadowed only by your reluctance to explain successfully just where, from what, the inspiration came. From you replied in a nothing to gain kind of way. From your undeniable pain, confused, I had to say. It's beautiful. I don't know what to say. Breathless and wordless, and he replied, Happy birthday! As I held the image of a woman head hung in a quiet submission, I couldn't help making the insinuated correct correlation to my prophesied collision, but with this moment I make the small incision and support the decision to break the chains, to flee this prison. From this moment on, a flee from dark magic and dirty deeds, I become purity, and white light surrounds me. I breathe in the healing zen. Nothing can break me. Nothing can pull me in. I am clean. and I heal all that was once broken. I mend and amend and create a new space for growth and accomplishment. I am success. I am love. I am recognized as a white dove because of my love, because of my love, because my love comes from above. That was called The Broken One. And there is no date. Let's see here. And say 5 something 02.